guys, listen up. We got some snow coming in on Sunday. I have a craft on Monday. I've already had to cancel the craft, so the second craft is the wreath form we're doing. But I have to reschedule the bird one. And I ain't complaining because y'all know I love the snow. I'm going to actually get snow. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Very happy.
Sorry, you all complained about this much snow. Well, look at you now.
Penalty flag.
Oh boy.
Wait, Chief, don't challenge it.
We're supposed to be getting more snow the next week, too.
I know. Don't get me excited, woman.
I know.
Do not.
I just wanted to hear everybody go, ooh, because I'm like you, I like the snow.
All right, what else do we got going on? We got a beautiful speaker here today.
Yep.
And the chief.
Cheyane from the RMV, and we got the chief dude.
Chief dude.
I hate the snow.
You live in the wrong state. I also want to let you guys know that Lisa's the cook today. I'm telling you guys, we have the best director of any senior center in this state. She cooks, she cleans, she runs the center. She wears very many, and her food is delicious.
Yep.
My God, you're a good cook.
Thank you, Lisa.
What else do we got?
Sally, she doesn't give the raises.
Oh, where's my flag?
I thought you were going to say she's the best director in town.
She is the best. I'm the boss. She's the best boss we got.
And we got Super Bowl Sunday.
Guys, I don't know if you noticed, but we have the love for Super Bowl. It's a little of both. A little love for Super Bowl and Valentine's Day next week. So, I don't know if you could tell, it's decorated for both.
Hope they'll look like anything like this.
That's because we rock.
That's right.
Uxbridge Senior Center's #1. Ready? That's right.
Good job, Sally.
What else do we got going on today? Oh, and guys, I don't know, don't make a beeline for the door, but it's not fish today. It's Super Bowl. We're having meatball sandwiches. We're gonna have some chips. We're gonna have some macaroni salad, and we're gonna have brownies.
Yeah.
Super Bowl spread, right?
And then we had the popcorn.
Oh, we made some popcorn for you guys. Fresh popcorn out of that nice popcorn maker over there. Donated by Koopman.
Yeah.
Let's see. I think we're good. Lise, want me to cover anything else? Oh, we got the girls. Come on, stand up, please. Ladies over here helping us out.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much for coming. We got Claudia here from the beautiful police station. She got more of an OV than he did.
He's a chief dude.
He's the chief dude. All right, anybody want to do a moment of silence?
Okay. Okay, all done.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Lunch and Learn. I'm Chief Montminy, and Claudine is here with me today. Say hello to Claudine. Claudine's my assistant. And I'm going to be introducing our guest speaker, but first I want to tell you about something that's going on tonight. Tonight we have an event for you in town called Night to Shine. Is anybody familiar with Night to Shine?
Yes.
I am.
You are. So, for those of you who are not familiar with it, Night to Shine is kind of like a prom for special needs kids. So what we're doing is we're holding like an event, a formal prom type of event. It's at the Faith Fellowship Church, and basically what happens is we set up with a red carpet, and we deliver the kids by limousine, and they have paparazzi taking photos of them, and they come in, there's dancing, there's karaoke, there's face painting, there's nail painting, and all kinds of stuff. The kids have a ball, and the whole thing is being catered by Chick-fil-A, believe it or not.
Awesome.
So that's going on tonight. Today we have the best speaker that you've ever had here. I know I say that every time I come. Cheyane Goodrich is here. She is the manager of the Leominster RMV Service Center, and she's going to talk to you about Real ID. Does anybody know what a Real ID is?
Yes.
Okay. Because you're going to have a Real ID if you plan on doing certain things like travel by airplane very soon. So I'm going to turn it over to Cheyane. She's going to tell you all about it.
Good afternoon, everybody. So the Real ID, we are actually just coming under the 90-day mark. It does begin May 7th of 2025. It has been put off a couple times, but this time it is happening. So the Real ID is essentially the gold star that is up in the right-hand side corner of your license. Many of you probably already have it because it has been going on. It started March 26th of 2018. So basically what you want to bring is, there's essentially 4 documents. So you want to bring a passport or a U.S. birth certificate that comes from the municipality. Thank you. So you want to make sure that birth certificate comes from like a city hall that has a raised seal. We do not accept the ones that come from the hospital. So if you have one that has your footprints on it, we do not take out those ones. Proof of your social. So if you have a social security card, as long as it is not laminated, we are able to take that. Otherwise, other options include your 1099, a W-2 from any year, as long as none of the numbers are X'd out. So it has to have the entire 9 digits. And then 2 proofs of address. So if you have an old license that has your correct address on it, that is able to be used as one of the addresses. And then you can also use a utility bill, credit card statement, bank statement, lease or mortgage statement, as long as the addresses match and they are dated within 60 days. So you can still drive on a standard license. Those privileges are still yours. The Real ID is needed for if you are going to be flying domestically. So if you are flying around the country, starting May 7th of 2025, you will be needing the Real ID to board any flight here in the United States. If you are flying outside of the country, say to Europe, if you want a big reward and you're going to Spain or somewhere cool and fun outside the United States that is not a U.S. territory, you will be still needing your passport. How many of you have the Real ID already? Fantastic. I also, as I do as well. So if you are ready for renewal and you are within 1 year of your renewal for your license or ID, there is no additional cost, which is one of the main questions that I receive is, how much is the Real ID? The Real ID does not cost anything additional if you're renewing your license or ID. It is going to be the same price. However, if you are upgrading and you are not within that renewal period, it is $25 for the amendment. Okay? So if you are within that 1 year, so say your birthday is today and your license expires next year, as of tomorrow you can go and get it renewed, and you're just paying the renewal fee, and then you get the rest of this year and then 5 additional years after. So then you are ready to go for when the Real ID starts on May 7th. Okay? Do you have any questions? Hi.
Hi. You need to make an appointment at the RMV?
Yes, so there are appointments that do need to be made. There is a special number for anybody that is over 65. So if you would like that number, it's 857-368-8005, and they will help you make an appointment. Hi.
Hi. If you have a passport, do you need a Real ID?
So as of now, the Real ID is not mandatory. So many people don't even fly, or they don't go into federal buildings, so they're not mandatory to get. However, if you do plan to fly and you are going to go domestically, a lot of people choose to have the Real ID because it's just they scan it into their identification, and then you go and head on to the flight.
Can you use your passport?
Absolutely, yes, absolutely. And like I said, if you are flying internationally, you do need a passport.
Right.
Hi.
Briefly mention my question.
Okay.
I have been told that if you go into certain government buildings, you need to have a Real ID in order to get in.
Correct. So, like, if you're going to like a nuclear power plant, something like that, you do need the federal ID.
It's not like we have jury duty or something.
No, as far as I've heard, I've personally never been called for jury duty, but anybody that I have met that has been called for jury duty, they do not need the real ID, as long as they just have a picture ID.
So, but certain federal roads you do need to
Correct.
have it. Okay,
Yes.
that's what I want to make sure.
Absolutely. Anybody else?
What about flying? If you want to fly, you need a real ID?
So beginning on May 7th, when you go to an airport to board a flight, they will be looking for that star in the upper right-hand corner of your license or ID. And if you don't, there may be a delay in boarding the plane, and then there will be a hard stop when you will be required to have the real ID. Any other questions?
How many folks still drive? Okay, how many of you drive with a driver's license? All right,
Hopefully all of us.
I'm just trying to narrow down my suspects, that's all.
Oh, that was tricky.
That was really bad, guys. That was bad.
Too bad you can't
Yes, ma'am.
Can you register your car with an old
I'm good, thank you.
Absolutely, yes. And the other thing with registrations is that you do not need an appointment for that, because you do have 7 days to get that car registered and entitled and paid sales tax. You don't need an appointment, you don't need a real ID. You can register a vehicle with just a regular standard ID. Absolutely. Yes. All right, thank you, Chief.
Thank you. So Cheyenne will be around for a couple minutes if anybody has a question to ask, but if not, thank you, enjoy your food, and we'll see you again next month.